206. Captain Curry brought in a new batch of recruits today. That seemed... I don't know. It doesn't matter. I've been so focused, and now... Deacon... He's alive. I mean, he's alive. He's alive. I remember getting out of surgery, and I was so confused. I didn't know where I was. I thought I was at this camp, that camp in Belknap, or wherever the hell they were taking me, Nero, during the evacuation. I remember asking for him. Where's Deacon? Where is he, goddammit? At first they wouldn't even tell me. I ripped out my IV, and later I woke up again, and then they told me that the camp, that refugee camp where Deacon was waiting, was overrun. And everyone was killed. Everyone was dead. Everyone. And now he's here. How can he be here? No. God damn it. Come on, Sarah, where was I? I was gonna make a note about, what was it, the mutation. Damn it, I have gotta focus. I have to get back to work. Lab note 207. Deacon brought me the yeast I needed. Okay, I'm making a note about the yeast here and not my husband. God, that sounds so strange to hear myself say that. My husband, my dead husband. But he's not dead. He's doing runs for me. And yep, that's pretty fucking strange. He's so much better than the lazy grunts Matt used to have assigned to me. Alright, yeast. So I'm using the yeast as an active carrier for the viral proteins, the plasmids. With enough yeast cultures, I can... Oh, shit. Note that I need a warming device, not too hot, and an egg incubator, something. Using the column chromatographer, I can purify the viral proteins that I need, and then inject into living subjects for testing. God, I really wish I had a centrifuge. It would make purifying the virus so much simpler. He's really angry. Deacon, my dead husband. God, I don't know how to tell him. I don't know how to make it okay that I need to focus on this. And he's out there risking his life for this. And I'm... here I am playing scientist with a bunch of yeast cells. All right, back to work. Lab note 208, Weaver. God, why is he such an arrogant ass? Just because he has a fucking PhD from MIT doesn't mean that... And I have 2 PhDs, by the way. 2, thank you very much. Yeah, and look where that got me. Well, at least I don't have to pay off my student loans. Jesus. Anyway, okay, silicate. I'm making a note about silicate. So I'm going to use it, the silicate, to continue the column chromatography. The yeast cultures are progressing. Deacon was so funny. Bread, viral proteins, all the same to him. Silicate. Okay, so within a day or 2, I will have enough viral proteins to trigger antibodies. Note to self, I still need a goddamn centrifuge. God, where am I going to get one? I managed to piss him off again. Off topic, Deacon. I mean, you know what it is? It's like finding an old VHS tape. God, I sound old. A VHS of someone that you loved who died a long time ago, and you get a bottle of wine and you crawl into the couch, and then you sit there with a blanket over you and you just watch it. You watch it over and over and over, but it's just a ghost. It's just a ghost. I went to the barracks the other night. He was asleep. Deacon wants it to be like it was. But how can it? I mean, God, how can anything ever be like it was? Come on. Back to my yeast cultures and back to my silicate. Come on. Lab note 209. I finally have a centrifuge. Oh, God. This is gonna speed up my work so much. Deacon, he has no idea. No idea. Now, if I only had a DNA sequencer, Okay, wait. Stop. First things first. Alright, so I've extracted nucleic acid from a sample of the virus, placing it into a mixture of phenylchloroform. And this should, well, will kill the virus. Hopefully. And separate the nucleic acid from the protein shell. I was only sort of kidding when I told Matt to keep an armed guard outside my tent in case I got infected. God, if an infected subject got loose inside these walls, that'd be a hell of an experiment, wouldn't it? So the centrifuge, I went with Deacon out into the shit, and it was really strange riding with him again. I still remember the day we met, way out on some backwater road near the church where well, that was a long time ago. He remembered it too, though, the day we met. How I almost shot myself trying to scare off those assholes. Deacon said I'd changed. I told him a lot's changed. I wish I could tell him how much. Oh shit, you hear that? The centrifuge is almost done. Cross your fingers. Once I have a DNA sequencer, I am gonna be so close. So close. Lab note 210. Felt really strange. Going back to Cloverdale, to the labs. Finally getting a look inside the clean room. God, what I wouldn't give to have access to that lab right now. But at least I have a DNA sequencer. I can finally do this. I told Deacon everything. What happened back then. And my research was a part of it. The virus. He didn't have much to say, but Jesus. What could he say? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have told him. But I had to. I just had to. Jesus, the clean room. The Cloverdale super secret lab. They had culture jars filled with fetal tissue samples. Hard to verify, and I didn't want... But we had to get back, so I didn't. But there were a lot. Human, fetal, dog, cat, horse, mammals, mostly it looked like. One of the sample storage cases was broken. It looked like the low pressure mercury vapor tube was disconnected, and that's how the virus got out. God, Gorman was such an idiot. How long was he a research intern and he still didn't know clean room protocol? Wait, why was I making this recording? I was the DNA sequencer. Oh, fuck it. I killed Jim Moore. He and his asshole security team They murdered my colleagues. My friends. They were just trying to save their families, for Christ's sake. And you know what I did? I put my gun in his goddamn face and I pulled the trigger. Just like that, and I didn't feel a goddamn thing. We got stranded in the snow on the way back from Cloverdale. Deacon, I don't know. Maybe it can be like it was. Oh, God, Sarah, the DNA sequencer. Okay, all I need is a live test subject to test the serum. A live test subject. I know just the one. Lab note 211. 211 or 211? Oh, God, who gives a shit? No one's gonna listen to these but me. So, serum test 1.0 was a fucking disaster. Deacon, he somehow managed to bring me the kid that I asked for, and yeah, I never thought about it until he brought it up, but these have always been kids to me. Even the one who stabbed me. But this one, on one of the first runs that I did for Matt when I first got to the island, I saw this kid, a female subject, and she was probably 10, 11 years old when she got infected, and she was wearing one of those cartoon shirts that were really popular a couple of years ago, Teensy Tabby. I remembered that, and I made this note because my little sister had one just like it. She wore it until she literally wore it out, and my mom made her toss it. Shit. Anyway, for the last few months, I've kept tabs on her. Taking samples, watching her, sending patrols out to follow them. was thinking. I don't know. I mean, maybe that she would be the first to... God, it doesn't matter now. I've killed her. I have killed her along with everybody else. At least Deacon knows the truth now. That I'm not building Matt any goddamn bioweapon, and I wouldn't do it for Cloverdale, and I'm sure as fuck not gonna do it for any goddamn militia. I didn't tell Deacon at first because I don't know. I mean, if I was gonna hang for lying and sabotage, whatever the hell, I was gonna hang alone. I guess it doesn't matter because we're going AWOL. If we get caught, like I told him, they will hang us. Oh shit, somebody's here.
In here.
Matt?
Lieutenant Whitaker.
Colonel Garrett.
Ma'am, Colonel's orders.
Hey, what are you doing?
Loading up!
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant, get your hands off me.
Site clear.
Yes, Sergeant.
What's going on, Matt?
Hey, move
Matt,
that
God
shit.
damn it!
Yes, sir. Yes.